Pedro Ruiz was an aspiring YouTuber determined to make his mark in the competitive world of online content. He firmly believed that bold risks were essential to distinguish his channel. For his debut major video, Pedro conceived of a daring and attention-grabbing stunt intended to establish his brand. Tragically, this extreme ambition resulted in a devastating outcome. Pedro and his girlfriend, Mona Lisa Perez, devised a plan they considered both exciting and perfectly safe. Mona Lisa would fire a gun at a thick, hardcover book held against Pedro's chest, certain the book would absorb the impact. They had previously conducted a successful test with a different book, boosting their confidence in the concept. Fully committed to their high-stakes video, they proceeded to film the fateful stunt for Pedro's channel.
I'm going to stand behind it, and Mona Lisa is going to shoot it, hoping she hits the book. Hoping she hits the book and not me.
On June 26, 2017, the couple set up their camera outside their home in Halad, Minnesota. Mona Lisa, who was pregnant with them, their second child at the time, hesitated before pulling the trigger. Pedro reassured her, convinced that the stunt would go as planned, but when the shot was fired, the bullet pierced through the book and struck. Pedro got shot in chest and he was pronounced dead at the scene. The incident shocked their community and the online world. Mona Lisa was later charged with secondary manslaughter and sentenced to 180 days in jail.
Perez received a 90-day jail sentence. She'll serve 90 more days at home in confinement. Perez will also not be allowed to profit from the video, and she is permanently banned, Amelia, from owning a firearm.
On a larger scale, this tragedy functioned as a stark and harrowing reminder of the inherent dangers involved when people attempt highly hazardous stunts in the pursuit of fleeting online celebrity. The adventurer Storm DeBell was a 22-year-old outdoor enthusiast who built a following on YouTube under the name Storm Outdoorsy. He was known for documenting his peaceful, solo adventures, hiking, camping, and pack rafting across the rugged wilderness of Northern Europe. He had spent months exploring the Jock region of Swedish Lapland, a place he loved for its isolation and beauty. The turning point on October 29, 2024, Storm set out on what was meant to be a standard hike. Although experienced, he was caught off guard when the weather shifted dramatically overnight. A severe blizzard struck, bringing gale-force winds and dropping temperatures to -6 degrees Celsius, feeling like -20 degrees Celsius with wind chill. The final message. While sheltering in his tent, Storm recorded a video for a friend. Despite the snow piling up and the wind hammering his shelter, he remained calm and optimistic, famously saying, "It's snowing heavily here, but don't worry, I'll survive." It was meant to be a reassurance, but it became a haunting final goodbye. The tragedy as the storm intensified, uprooting trees and battering his campsite. Storm made a fatal decision to leave his tent, perhaps due to a collapse or a desperate search for better cover. He sent a distress signal, but the weather prevented any immediate rescue. The Discovery search and rescue teams reached the site on October 30th. They found Storm's body just a short distance from his tent. In a confusing twist common to hypothermia cases, his backpack was mostly empty. While his legs were frozen, his hands were not, indicating he had used hand warmers in a final, futile effort to stay warm. Johnny Strange, an American adventurer, dedicated his life to an insatiable pursuit of the extraordinary, continually pushing the boundaries of human endurance. He quickly rose to fame in extreme sports as a master of wingsuit flying and base jumping, captivating millions with his death-defying stunts showcased on his popular YouTube channel. By age 23, Strange was a celebrated name in the field. However, his ultimate adventure ended tragically on October 1st, 2015, in the Swiss Alps, a location he cherished. Launching himself from a towering cliff, the daredevil, with his helmet camera recording, executed his signature precise flight, soaring gracefully through the rock faces. Unfortunately, during the descent, a catastrophic error occurred. He collided with a rocky ridge. Emergency services pronounced him dead at the scene. The recovered footage later pinpointed the split-second mistake, emphasizing the perilous fine line between mastery and fatal risk in extreme sports. YouTuber Albert Durland, a burgeoning Danish entertainer, was gaining significant traction online thanks to his distinctive humor and innovative YouTube content, which included vlogs, comedy sketches, and music videos. Driven by a desire to expand his influence beyond Denmark, Albert constantly sought unique and impactful content. Tragically, this pursuit led to his untimely death on July 28, 2021. He was filming near Mount Sita in the stunning, perilous landscape of the Italian Alps, Val Gardena, in an attempt to secure standout creative footage. The 22-year-old reportedly lost his footing while filming on a cliff face and plummeted over 200 meters. Emergency responders quickly arrived, but he was pronounced dead at the scene, sending shockwaves through his devoted fan base and the wider digital community. The creator of the final story takes us to Spain, centering on Ruben Carbonell, often spelled Carbonell in reports, a 29-year-old aspiring YouTuber with a passion for extreme sports. Ruben was dedicated to building his channel through high-stakes, thrilling content. He was known for his adventurous spirit and was constantly escalating the danger of his stunts to captivate his audience and stand out in a crowded digital landscape. Ruben and a friend devised a plan to film a spectacular stunt at a private cement factory in Alicante. The objective was to perform a base jump, parachuting from the top of one of the factory's massive chimneys. To bypass security and avoid detection, the pair trespassed onto the property under the cover of darkness. The accident, Ruben climbed the towering chimney, positioning himself for what was supposed to be a career-defining leap. However, before he could execute the jump, disaster struck. According to the narrative, he lost his footing at the summit and plummeted from the structure before he had the chance to deploy his parachute. The aftermath emergency services arrived rapidly, but the fall was instantly fatal. Ruben's death was a devastating blow not only to his family and friends but also to the community of creators who recognized the extreme risks